Okay, mic is working. Welcome everyone. This is another live stream for the Automobilista Unofficial community with the with an off-season race. It's the last one I will taking place in, and it's an unusual combo. It's a car, like you can see here. Wait, I cannot rotate the camera. Let's see if I did everything right. Messy again. No, it's okay. Stream is working. Okay, now. Yeah, it's an unusual combo. It's with the Camaro, Chevrolet Camaro SS. It's actually a road car, not meant for racing, but it has, I think, what I read about this car, some mode that makes it more agile on the track. I'm not sure if this one is set up for the racetrack, but I think it's the street car version of it. So it's a modern car. It even has automatic 6-speed automatic shifting, but you can disable it to make it a semi-automatic optional. That's something I will do, certainly. And it has ABS and traction control, so it has all the electronic aids modern cars should have or are having. Yeah, it's quite powered, the engine, 380 horsepower, but it's also pretty heavy, so almost 2,000 kilograms. So it's a heavy car, but it has also good power. It's a V8 engine, 6.2 liters. And yeah, we will taking the, I guess, the blue one or the silver version. Let's see. Silver Summit White. It's not so many liveries, it's just color like road cars I have. So no commercials on it and stuff like that. No numbers, it's just like a road car you would expect. And we're going on a track I also never been to. It's a mod track in France. It's Mas du Clos. I cannot pronounce it as I'm not fond of speaking French. It's in Limousin, I think. Again, not sure if I pronounced it correctly. So yes, it looks like a nice track, pretty easy track, I would say, for this car to go around. No heavy corners, and pretty basic. So not so technical, but it could be a very close racing. So it could be quite some fun to race this car here on this track. We'll see how that will be. I hope many more will join the grid. Right now only 5 people have registered, but I think a few more will come, because that's usually the case. And yeah, let's hope that we get at least 10 people, so the fun gets increased when more people are on the track. Okay, let's see what the setup can do. So we can auto shift, we can enable it. Downshift, upshift, off. So we will do that. Traction control, let's enable every aid we can have on this car, just to try to control this car how it is. And yeah, brake pressure, we will stay here as well. And then we can see if it locks up or not, and then we can adjust that. I think even here we can, it actually offers a few adjustments. I did not expect that in this car, but it has a few adjustments. But the springs are locked, so it's pretty soft for a road car. It's also usual, because you often go over roads that are pretty bumpy. And tire compound also probably street tires. So braking distance might be pretty long on this car. We will see when we go for a spin. Yeah, anti-roll bar. The rear is also softer than on the front. Front is locked. It looks good overall. We can probably increase a bit of toe in, as the race will be half an hour long. And if you want to stiffen the spring feel, we can include put in packers, so the travel way of the spring is reduced by the packers, and then it gets a feeling to be more stiffer, because it's already compressed, the spring. Yeah, rate height is also pretty high, so yeah, no issues bumping up. bumping to the ground. Camber angle. Let's see how much can you change that. It's -1, -2 can we do. That's some settings probably we'll go for to change cambers to get better cornering. But let's go first on the track here and see how the car feels with the aids disabled. So yeah, it looks like an usual road car. The Camaro wheel, RPM and speed dial here. Tiny shifter, it's probably automatic. I don't know, usually they have like pedal shifters, these semi-automatic race cars. So I will race this with the pedal shifters as well. Even when this looks like a manual transmission, but it's not. Okay, there's a gear view here. Cannot see which gear I'm in, just lower the car, or the position is not perfect yet. To the back. Big front of the car here. Okay, yeah, you can see the track layout. That is pretty simplistic. So actually just 2 corners at the end of the larger speedy sections. And it might be interesting because it has a lot of up and downhill elements on the track, so it's not flat. You can see that it's a mountainous area here where we are on. Let's see where we can get out of here. Is it right where I am? Yeah, it could be right. Let's see. Okay.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Your brakes are cold, take it easy.
Let's get used to this car. Ooh, frame rate issues. Probably the track. I guess I need to set up reprojection mode. Well, Master's already on the track as well. Training early, that's good. He tries to get better. I thought this car would be more heavier to handle, but it actually feels okay. But the frame rate is really a problem here when you're coming to the pits. Even with just one car here on the track.
Your brake temperatures are fine.
I also need to increase the force feedback because I've lowered it for the Formula 1 cars.
Right tyres are cold.
Yeah, the tires are very not very grippy. Either it's the heat or
Sector 2 time is
I'm
good.
not sure about that yet.
Sector 3 time is fast.
But I think it could be great fun. It's already interesting to drive here, and this track is pretty nice, apart from the performance issues on the pit lane.
Sector 1 time's okay.
And through the soft suspension of this car, you can really
The guy behind has just done a 1
throw it around the corners,
9.
which is quite enjoyable.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Brake into the corner, but it was too much of it. Lost a few seconds.
That was 57.4.
I think getting the lines correct and be consistent will be important on this track.
Your quickest overall. Sector 1 time is good.
Man, the Formula 1 from the 50s was a huge training in terms of car handling and car balance, so
Sector 2 time is okay.
even when it's daunting to drive these cars, it helps massively overall to handle cars. So I would have feeling that
Time was
usually
57.6.
I already spin, but I can still maintain the car here on the track, even when it's in a drift. Yeah, my tires are very cold. Need to adjust the pressure. A little bit too fast through it. Oh, that was too much.
Yellow flag.
Okay, but yeah, good fun. I think that will be great. Depending on how strong the grid will be. Let's go for a race, 30 minutes. And then just save this. It's a Camaro SS on the AMSU Clos, but the court layout version. Yeah, it's the shorter layout version. There's one more sections usually that get more technical on this track, but this is one that's a simpler version, which is good because this car, I think, technical tracks would not be that much fun. So that's a good thing. Yeah, force feedback we wanted to adjust. It was too low set because the where is it? Here is it. Because the Formula cars, from the 50s, the force feedback is pretty strong, and I really need to lower this force feedback for this car. So at the stock content, it's fine. So can just put that to default again to 100%. Fuel. How many laps? Okay, it does not use much fuel, so lap times around 1 minute, half an hour, so it's 30 laps, but probably a little bit more. Let's go for 40 laps fuel. It's 25 liters, so it's a pretty light car. But we will need to readjust that later on during the track. Okay, braking felt good, and I think pressure is also okay. The steering lock felt good to keep the car controllable.
The guy behind has just done a 59.2.
Okay, tire pressure. The tires are on the left side not so cold. Yeah, all corners go in the same direction. So Let's see if this angle, they're under pressurized actually when we look at these numbers here. And this is as well. So they're actually under pressurized. That's good because when they're not so hot, pressuring up the tires to... Yeah, you can see the my English is pretty bad. So here you can see these numbers here are the temperatures from the front left tire. It's the outside, the middle section, and the inside section. Usually it's like a gradient, so the inside should be the hottest part because it's also closer to the brakes and stuff, and it get loaded more than the outside because the outside gets cooled through the air. So we can see that the middle is the coldest part, so it's probably not touching the surface enough. So if you raise the pressure, we get the center to connect to the road. And then we have that on all the tires, have that problem. Yeah, almost all of them here. It's not so like that, but you can see the inside is too cold. Compared to here, it's very close together. So we can adjust the brake pressure first, but then we can also adjust it with the camber angle. So let's go for the pressure first. I was a little bit probably not too extreme. Let's go for 220. But you also need to keep the tire, the track temperature in mind because that changes over the course, and it's now 70 degrees. Because that will also affect the car behavior. But we certainly go asymmetrical from the tires because we are always doing right turns here on this track. And for this right turns we can improve the tires to be an optimal grip on the inside of the corner. Yo, Steven is on the track. Wow, great. Long time did not see him on the track. So he's able to race again a bit. That's nice. Yeah, that's a good thing to see. Oh yeah, before I go on to track, let's me adjust the visuals here. No, I keep the visuals, I just go on reprojection mode. It's easier to do, and the visuals look almost the same, at least on the stream. Let's go for 120 Hertz. Okay, well done. I don't have an image. And I just need to re-plug the headset. 1 second.
The leader's just done a 55.6.
Okay. Yep, that's good that everything else is working here. Even with the reset, so we are from 120 Hertz, and then we need to force the reprojection mode to be enabled. I think for that I need to go on track again. At least focus the game. Let's go here, desktop, refocus. Let's check if that is also updating. Yep, looks good. And then we go back to the game. Okay. Good. Then let's go on track here on the pit, and then we force the reproduction to be on. And then we force half flare rate. Okay. So then that's settled. Then we have enough performance headroom, 20 FPS less to be processed by the CPU. That already helps, I hope. Okay, who's in front? Yeah, Steven already put in a good time here. Let's see if I can challenge that. Sorry, 3 seconds off. Let's see. Two cars coming out here.
Pit exit is clear. Push now. Green flag, sector 2. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Cold tyres all round.
Yeah, cambering angle should be changed.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Car is smoking. Von Steven, or is it Master in front of me?
P2. Track limits, keep it within the lines.
Benja is on the track as well. He's also a fast driver, so getting a strong grid here. It's probably Master here.
Right side.
Yeah.
Right. Yellow flag, sector 3. That's your
That's
quickest lap
Master.
in this session. P3 has gone off. Green flag, sector 3. You're outside of track limits there. Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace. Your right tyres are cold.
The inside is too cold.
Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Second gear. I was going into the first, that is not good. Ooh. Okay, that's crap. Let's go for... and increase the pressure. You see, that's not the pressure it needs. Still under pressurized. Going maximum here. And put in here 50. And we will increase the cambering. Will hopefully help around the bank corners.
The leader has just done a 55.3.
Let's see. 55.3. So Steven is even improving more.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
A few cars on the track for total.
Green flag sector 3.
Ah, damn it. Squeal to death. Ah, okay. Let's go it slow. Let's try progressively to improve here.
The leader has just done a 55.0. The exit's clear.
Shifting up from first to second, instantly spin the tires. Cornering got worse now. A little bit too much here.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 2. You're clear left.
I think that's Steven in front of me, yep. Let's see. Can learn a few tricks from him.
Sector 3 is 2.6 off the pace.
Right side. Still there, stay with them. You're clear right.
Yellow flag, watch out. Green flag, sector 1. Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
careful when I step off the brake here.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track. Your brake temperatures look good. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
Still coated tires on the inside.
Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace. Yellow flag in Sector 1.
How is Steven doing these laps? He's so fast.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Left side, clear on your left.
Master's still struggling,
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
even with this car. I think he should try to settle for a pace he can keep the car on the track.
That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
It's very understeery.
Right sides are cold.
Cannot improve. The setup somehow doesn't feel so stable.
Sector 3 is 0.3 off
The
the pace.
downshift a little bit too early. Let's jump out of the track. Okay, so on the rears we're a little bit overpressurized. And also here a tiny bit. Here as well. I think it's too much what we did here on the car. Yeah, well, let's work with the cambering instead. Go crazy with the cambering. We'll heat up the tires, we'll also wear the tires down, but we'll get better cornering. And also we will increase the toe-in a bit. While it has positive toe-in, it should have negative toe-in on the front. That's odd. I think street cars are set up that way. Five, 15 on top from the inside here. Yeah, it's just
The
not
car
easy.
ahead is just done at 55.7.
Okay, Benya and Steven are also having already a good pace. Far from it yet.
The leader's just done a 55.0.
5.0.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Green flag sector 1. You've got cold brakes all round. Be careful. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
I'm still carried out to the outside of the corner. I think I lose it on the straight here quite some time.
The leader has just done a 54.9. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
It was too slow. I had too
Track
fast
limits.
to the
This line will
corner.
be deleted. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
I think the brake pressure can be
The
improved a
leader has
bit.
just done a 54.9. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. The car ahead has just done a 55.2.
Okay, now we get a little bit, half a second in.
It's your best lap in this session. That last lap was a 56.1. The leader's just done a 54.7. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
That was terrible. And this as well. Beginning was good. The rest messed it up. Whew, difficult. Very difficult to push so fast. Okay, let's increase the brake pressures a bit. Go to 90. Steering lock is fine, but I'm not sure about the handling in the corners yet. Feels so understeery, and somehow the changes I make here does not reflect on the driving. Lower it a little bit, so it's yeah, now it's symmetrical again. Well, then can we enable symmetrical? Bum. Tires are really not liking it. 38 laps. Yeah, 25 liters, okay. Car is heavy anyway, different, it's not huge. Why can't we get this understeer behavior improved? Okay, well, just take a break, drink something, and then I will be back soon. Okay. Yeah. I think the best way might be just to default the setup again and then go with incremental changes. So we can save that now. Then we go default and just disable all the driving aids, put this on 90 and 25 liters. Just have it saved like that. And yeah, the tire pressures we could see. Well, let's keep it because I had the feeling the car was handling quite well actually. Okay, let's see how the change is gonna feel like. I'm not properly centered on the car. That looks better. My teammate also in blue. I don't know who it is. If it is Benya or not. If there are not so many cars here, we should change the livery. It's a red car, blue car, silver car, dark gray car, and another blue car. So Steven is also the Imperial Blue. As Steven is the front runner, I will change my car
That's
color.
the end of the session. P3.
P3, so Benya, I guess, pushed ahead of me. Let's see, there is it. Camaro Street Challenge. And we will do... Jim is not here. Usually Jim takes orange. I could take that, or... Where's the white? Ash and gray, I think that's on a track already. Yeah, it's not so many colors here. I think I'd take the white one. It doesn't look white here on this view, but it is a white car. Let's take this one. Yeah, you can see here on the track layout that is usually a longer variant of it. Oh, Steven is not on the server anymore. I hope he did not do the same just to change the color of his car. Seems he has enough practice, because he was already on the first, so fastest car on the track. And I could remember the time he has, so we'll see if I can get closer to that. Okay, let's try it out with the default setup here. Now we are in the white car. Jet Ride Rich Smith. It's on the radio from the 90s. Don't know this. Play a fantasy name an artist or an Easter egg from the developers.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now. Cold tyres all around. Your brakes are cold, be careful. Yellow flag, caution. Looks like the leader's gone off. Sector 1 is green.
Silver car is Benya. Red car is the master. Yes, that is pushing me outside of the track here.
Sector 2 time is quick. That lap was at 58.1.
So that's pretty slow.
Right sides are cold. Your brake temps look good. Sector 3 3 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Sliding too much.
Sector 2 time is okay. That lap time was 56.9. You're a 10th off in Sector 1. Sector 2 time is good.
A bit too slow here on the straight.
Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 1.
Too much on the gas. Oops.
They'll delete this lap. Track limits.
Okay, the tire pressure is certainly off. On the left side at least. On the right side, as well a bit. So I'll just do 220 here. 210. Also 220. Let's go for a crazy negative co here and see if that improves the understeer.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them. You've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Not better.
Your right side tyres are cold.
How can we improve that turn in into the corner? Or the corner exit, it's where it understeers. Let's stiffen the rears with the packers a bit to have a little bit less traction. To get the rears around better, but I think that no, that's not good. Not physics-wise. Acidity tire temperatures are not correct now. Let's increase the cameraing again. But actually lower it for the rear tires here.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
Okay, tires are still cold, but it feels already better. I'm gonna turn in.
Brake temperatures look good.
Now the rear loses easier its connection to the road.
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
This corner gets very loose.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Not improving.
Sector Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace.
Still at the same pace.
The right tyres are cold.
They're still cold. That's a problem I also had with the Boxster. To change the pressure and nothing changed actually on the tire heat. One crap lap after another. It's not good. It's really not good.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Really not good at all. So I think I was already fine with my default, with my setup. Just load this up again and then improve this setup here. Brake pressure. I'm not sure if the tires are really locking up or not. It's nothing, I'm certain from the sound of it if it's really tire lockup I'm hearing. Adjusted sliding. Need to test that to try to lock the tires up. Yeah, other than that, difficult. I don't know. Hey Raven. No, you're not late to the show. We are still on the practice and still 1 hour to go, so might be a bit boring. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to this track and car combination. This is actually a street road car. It's the Camaro SS from Chevrolet. It's still a beefy car with a V8 6.2 liters engine, around 500 horsepower, but it's pretty heavy, so 1.8 kilograms, 1,000 kilograms. So a pretty heavy car. And no racing tires or something like that, so everything is like road car specs. But this track is rather simple and short, so hopefully we get some close and nice racing here. But I still don't get the pace
It looks clear.
from the guys in front. Benya and Steven.
Tires, we need to get some heat into them.
Steven
we need to get
did
some heat into these brakes.
54.9 I think was the best time, but he left the server, so I think he had enough practice to try his fast lap he already practiced to get to, I think. As we are in the warm-up, let's tire lock the brake here. Let's go for it. I think it's just tire squeal. There's no locking up the tires. Hard to tell. Let's see if in... No, that's tire lockup. I think a little bit squeaking noise is okay. But not too much, otherwise you slide. Yeah, usually this car has every 8 possible, but a modern road car has, so it has traction control, ABS, and it has even automatic shifting per default enabled. But yeah, I certainly
Sector 1 is
disabled all that stuff
off the pace.
to get the raw car feel here. Even when I'm slower, it's okay. Would not be enjoyable to race here with automatic. I guess ABS is okay, traction control not.
Sector
But
2 is
I stick to
off the
this.
pace.
Let's see where we can find those seconds. Oh hey Gabrielle,
Sector 3 is
welcome.
0.6 off the pace.
I will read your tips when I'm... Oops. Switch replay. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Because I'm still not sure if it really locks up or not.
You're a second off in Sector 1.
Because when I don't lock up, I can actually brake a little bit harder.
Your brake temperatures are okay.
At least CrewChief is not telling me that I'm locking up the tires.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Sector 1 is quick. Your Sector 2 time is quick.
Damn. That cost me time. Was on a good lap. Still good.
You've just done a 56.1.
Okay, let's see the replay after this lap here, because that might be a tire lockup from the sound of it.
Your right sides are cold. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
I guess I got that pace with one lucky corner.
Sector 3 is now yellow. Sector 3 is green. That lap time was 57.0.
Okay, let's see what the replay shows with the tires. Yeah, you can see a little lock up here, so it's locking up, so I need to reduce the brake pressure a tiny bit. I think that's okay. Good, and we reduce the brake pressure a bit, like this. But how can we get the car faster around the track? Still not fast enough. Still not fast enough. Thought it would be easier, but it's not the case. So still a bit understeery. Yeah, Raven. It's a regular car that also that drives on the track. You can purchase this car just to drive around your usual driving in the city, driving on the roads. It's not a race car. Okay, let's see the tire pressure. We had checked that it's better. It's also better here. Here's also tire pressure actually looks good now. It's not under pressurized or something. That's good. More camber and lower rate height. Yeah, problem is I cannot lower the rate height. It's locked, and camber is already maximized. So even the anti-roll bar on the front or the spring rate, everything is locked here in the setup. Toe in I can increase. I will tire scrub it more, but might be an option to do. Let's go crazy with the toe in here. I was at 30, so let's see how that will be. How that will feel compared to the default setup. Oops.
Mid exit is clear. Stay behind the white line. Cold tires all around. We need to get some heat into these brakes. I think this corner here, that's where I lose a lot of time. Yeah, I think it's better now with the toe in. Still not faster, but it feels better. Way too drifty. Lap time was at 56.4.
I think my fastest corner, the first corner, was actually me drifting inside the corner a bit.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Ooh, too fast, too fast, too fast.
This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
I'm thinking for some crazy asymmetrical change.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
I think it might help to, as we have the hardest corners are right-handers here. We lower the cambering angle on the inside of the corner.
You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2.
Might give more grip. think about it. The car has soft springs.
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
It's Felix Kim's, I think, in front of me. We'll give that a try. We'll try to change the camber angle differently on the inside, on the right side of the car. How that affects the cornering of the right corners. I was on a good lap, but that was it. Okay, let's try that. We have this disabled. And let's think about the physics. The camber angle, if you see the car from the top, will move the upper side of the tire towards the inside with a negative number. So the tire will move. Will be, let's see, on the inside, when the inside corner, going into the corner. Also leans to the outside of the corner due to the weight. Turning into the corner. Okay. Then Gabriel is confirming that it might be the right thing. I just was thinking how to change it and which way. So we definitely need to try the right side first. We're doing front and back at the same time. Or we just do extreme to zero them. I think that's the minimum we can go. Yeah, and let's see how that will be compared to the -2. Just to see how that will turn out. So they are now very, actually not tilted, the tire. It's flat on the surface, but on the inside could offer more traction on the inside. And then we can get a bit better cornering contact while turning. We will see if that really makes a difference or what it does. That's interesting to experiment here. The track is so short, so it's easy to test setups on. And right now the car is still cold. There's nothing I can compare right now. So far I would say I don't feel a difference, but
your brake temps are good. What we have here, one left-hander.
this one might be worse now with the change. So everything's a compromise. Which corners you want to be fast and which one you can sacrifice a bit of speed. Okay, I'm feeling when I'm braking that the car seems to automatically wants to turn to the inside, so I think that had a direct effect for the right-hander corners as expected. But if it makes me faster, that's on the other, it's other
Sector
thing.
1 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 time is good. The guy behind has just done a 56.7.
Yeah, still not good enough. Let's see if we can improve here the speed.
Just done a 56.3.
Yeah, you really feel it on the wheels that it turns to the inside while braking. That's quite unusual feeling. Okay, the road is also banked. The corner, but still, car just when I brake turns in
Sector 1
into the
is
corner.
0.8 off the pace.
Too fast here, just sliding. It's not a good thing to do.
Sector 2 time is okay. The guy behind has just done a 56.4.
Still not improving. I'm not sure if the rears should
The lap time was at 56.6.
have so much cambering. Ah, messed up the corner.
Looks like the leader's gone off. Track limits. This lap will be deleted. Sector 1 is clear.
Gets Benya in front of me.
Right. Clear on the right side.
I might learn from
Sector
him
1
a
is
few.
2.5 off the pace.
I might tap the brake a bit and then speed through. I think that might be the best thing to how to take the corner. Let's tap the brake a bit. No, that's not faster. It was too much. It was too much. Okay, we'll try to cut the corner more. Gabriel, let's see if that works out. I think I did it somewhere before, but the car was very unstable, at least with the setup, or with the setup I had at the time. Let's see if that I can do that with this setup here.
The guy behind has just done a 56.2. Sector 2 time is okay.
Let's see from where I can cut into. Oh yes. Oh yes. That is a way faster way to go at the corner. It's also not a cut, so it's technically allowed Probably not on race specs, but the track allows it. But I'm not getting consistently faster, that's a problem. I'm still having an average of a bad time here. See if I can almost speed through if you get the right line through the corner.
You've just done a 57.0.
You can see Benya is faster, getting closer and closer. So I'm not losing in this one corner. I think each corner I lose a bit of time.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Turn on the gas, I could not straighten out the corner enough.
Sector 2 time is good.
I need to be careful not to go in too aggressively because that makes a difference. So my time is around the same I had before. I think that's Steven again on the track.
0.5 off the pace.
Must be Steven, I think he was in a blue car. Is he back on the track? No, it's Ricardo, I guess.
Right tyres are cold. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is yellow. Your Sector 2 time is quick.
Let some space because
On your right.
little tap here.
Clear right.
Let's see where we lose time. See if we can keep close to Benya because he's usually faster.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Ooh,
Stay left. Clear on
I
your
rotated
right. Call
him
right.
again on the track,
To your
so
right.
can continue. Let's stay behind him and see.
That's barely a scratch, just ignore it.
Okay, we went wide here.
Sector 2 is 4.9 off the pace.
Yeah, okay, certainly also going around the corner like Gabriel recommended to go. Cut a bit more.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Steven was on pole. He has the best time yet. It was a
2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
54.9 he did. So he's very fast on this track. And he's doing it constantly, so could improve by a 10th from lap to lap.
Sector 2 time is good.
Pretty much traffic here.
On the right. They're still there. Right side clear.
Oh, Steven, hey, welcome to the chat and to the stream. Yeah, we'll be fast, Steven. I'm not sure what your secret sauce is
Sector 1 is
in terms of
0.4 the
driving
pace.
this car around the track and what setup adjustments you did to get so fast. But I think that's something, a little secret should not be given out.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Actually enjoy to having you on the track. I think first time racing with you, which would be awesome. Okay, got to improve my time now, but not close to Steven's time.
Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace.
Oof. Okay, let's go to the pit and check out the chat, check out the tire pressures. Yes, I'm doing the race posters, Gabriel. Hope you like them. Okay, check in P1 sector times, give you a good indication on where you need to focus. Can I see the sector times? Yeah, I think that's the sectors here. Let's first see my sector times. My best time was this one. 0.19.5, 0.19.3. Just 2 sectors this track, because it's a short track. So Steven's time we could not see, but we can see the best lap Benya did. Let's see which one's marked in red. No one? But the time is seen here, so let's see. 55.8. 55.3, 55.3 is the best lap. I think I'm losing in sector 1 most of my time. If I'm looking or remembering correctly. So 19.1, 19.4. No, don't leave the track. 0.4. My best lap is this one. Yeah, I'm losing 300 or 300s on the first one. So the first sector is the one I'm losing most. But I was already faster on the first sector, so it's just a consistency issue. But I was never so fast as Benya was.
The leader has just done a 55.2.
Yeah, we're really fast. Do you know if you race with a fuel tank, race fuel, or but that makes not a difference. Did you changed a lot, I think, in a different setup? I can increase this. I think braking was okay. Let's see if we can fiddle around a bit more. I think that the cambering angle certainly helped. I will try to also reduce the cambering on the rears on the left side. Probably just a tiny bit or something for both of the tires. To have a little bit more grip for the rears.
The leader has just done a 55.0.
Oh, 55. No, it's a 55, and I think that even has beaten your time, Steven, but let's just check that out. Yes, no, it's still not your time, but it's, yeah, it's fast. Let's see, sector times. Oh, a lot of in the last sector. Shaved off a lot in the last sector. But he also was fast in the first one, so combining these get faster overall. I guess I need more practice. And I was already thinking, okay, this car might be not so difficult with this relatively easy track. I don't need so much practice time, but I was wrong. It's still hard to get to the edge. So we did that with race fuel. So like I did ABS low, brake pressure 100. Yeah, I removed ABS, traction control and automatic shifting. ABS can help probably in the braking. I noticed that on the Boxer. But I also saw that everyone is even doing without ABS and braking fast. So I think that's something I rather want to learn to improve my braking without ABS, because I don't want to rely on automatic systems. But yeah, let's go on the track. We have changed a few things and hope that it will be a little bit more agile. A few corners. Oh, thanks that you like the posters. I try to design them or create a template that is easy to adjust for different race seasons, but that it has this poster feeling that the usual racing posters have. Often they are painted and not there's very rarely have a photography in it, so often they're artistically painted or painted over the photo. And yeah, that's something I try to achieve with the posters.
Your tyres are cold, watch out. You've got cold brakes all round. Brake temperatures are fine, mate.
Okay, let's see.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Still 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
I need to adjust the steering angle. It's hard to catch the car and keep the wheels straight without losing its orientation of the wheel to the tires.
Sector 3 is 1.4 off the pace.
Also downshifting here too early. Shift down to this first gear here, that was a mistake.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Okay, another try. Too messy. I was trying to downshift a little bit later, but I was too fast into the corner. So here, a little bit too fast through it. too messy. Let's nail this corner here. At least I'm close to my best lap time, so that's a good thing.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
I'm too fast. I need to brake a bit more.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
Oh, car spun out here.
That was a 56.2.
Okay, as I mess this corner up, I will directly... Oh, I cannot increase the steering rotation, but I can increase this thing here. But not much, that is it. Otherwise I would reduce the rotation a bit. But yeah, this 2-degree log to log already helps to smooth it out. So let's see. Auto shift off, TC off, OBS low. Don't have a clutch pedal, so but you blip and lift on up and down shift. That's good. Yeah, let's see. Reducing the camera on the rear is a good idea. Probably not. Probably not. Just go for the old value. I don't know why I did it actually. I thought to get more connection to the road, more surface connection of the rear tires, because... But the track is very... it's not so flat, so probably it's really better to have more cammering, to have a connection to it. Suspension. What else do we have? Okay, toe in, we are maximum toe in, toe out. Not sure if the rear is necessary to have that, because actually... Let's remove that on the rears, just to test if that, how that feels. Oh, if I get 0 on the right. Oh, that's okay with the camber on the front, or you don't think that's a good idea overall? Because I think that was helping cornering. Yeah, let's also reduce it on the right side here. I think it was all zeroed out usually. On the right side. Yeah, I think it was like that when we had a good time in. So we removed the toe in. Let's see on the rear how that will feel. Probably not as good as I think.
Exit's clear, don't cross the white line. Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat into them.
Yeah, let's warm up the car
Green
first.
flag in sector 3. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Oh, Steven is on the track again. Great. Probably can learn from him when I try to stay behind his car.
Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 1. We think P2's binned it.
Okay, way too messy. I think I'm losing a little bit of grip here. It's not so
P3.
connected and planted to the road as I hoped to be. Not sure if it's the toe on the rear that changing the behavior. But I'll keep going with the setup first.
Yellow flag. Sector 2 is now green. We need to find a tent in Sector 2.
It's pretty slidey, even when taking this line, but it's fast. Could improve. Guess the change was better.
You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1.
Yes, that is a good time.
That's your best lap in this session. That lap was a 55.3.
Still far off the time from Steven and Benya. At least steering
time is quick.
into the corner is now a lot better. This corner is very drifty. However, it's still faster, a tiny bit.
Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Okay, that was a good corner here. I think I gained a lot of time. But I'm not sure if I can repeat that. Not so much. Corner exit is slower. So it felt faster, but it's actually slower.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Too fast here. I could not keep on the inside. It was terrible, this corner here.
Time is quick.
Half a second lost, but the exit was better.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Here the rear gets very loose, be careful with the brake,
Sector 2
with the
time is
gas.
okay.
Ooh! Ouch! Close your eyes,
Sorry,
close
I
your
can't
eyes.
live there.
Ooh, I even could see I flight into the pits. Ooh, what an evil crash. Okay, T1 needs a very late apex. End of the inside curb. Okay, we'll try that. I wish you luck, Stephen, that you can race the whole race that is coming up. So probably take it easy on the practice because you're already very, very fast. Conserve your energy to the race. Really want to see you on the track as well. Okay, I think setup-wise that is okay. Probably here, when you can see the tire pressure here is probably too low. Yes, we still have here and this as well. Let's see if that improves it a bit. For the removal of the toe-in has helped at least to improve the cornering. Let's just see that replay here. Counter steer gone wrong. Okay, a few persons that are here near the crane would be dead by now, and probably the driver as well with this crash. No, Evan is on the server. So we are 6 people right now. Hopefully the grid gets larger, but I guess not so much. But I'm missing Martin. I think he wanted to live stream as well. And the Automobilista Unofficial Twitch channel, but I think he will join in when the qualifying starts, not directly on practice. Okay, let's save that setup in case it gets lost, because that was already good. I can certainly try to make ABS low, but I don't want to do it right now, so I think I'm fine with this. I just do a little bit more practice here. Okay. Hey Barry. He shows up late. I hope he will show. You're not driving today, Barry? Or are you also coming later?
Pit exit's clear.
Late apex here. And the apex is actually this rumble.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20
rumble
minutes
curve.
left.
Same here. Okay, there's a huge advantage. So you're doing a little break. Yeah, it's good. Sometimes you guess you need to do that. I will do that on Saturday race. Not so eager to go on the Formula Ultimate. I just will skip it.
Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace.
Yeah, that's certainly also late apex corner here.
Off the pace.
Still terribly slow.
pace in sector 3.
And then go now to the apex here. Still could not throttle down. Probably the line was not good enough. Yeah, still slower than the time I had before.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Yellow flag sector 2. Looks like the leader's binned it. Green flag sector 2. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
Okay, this car was designed for ABS. Yeah, I guess it's a street car. Ooh, drifting to death.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Let's keep the car here on the green. Okay, then I guess I should put in ABS. Car is factory ABS, always use it. Okay, then I stick to it. But the Boxsters I also tried without it. And it worked in the beginning, but I noticed my brake distance are a lot longer than from the other guys. And but I saw Alvin is doing without ABS, so there is it is faster, but you need to have the technique to do it. And I don't have it. So, okay, let's go for ABS. Then we need to increase the brake pressure, as ABS usually eats that up a bit. And give it a try again and see if we can push and do a faster laps. But the pace is very close by for everyone. That's good to see, so it might be a very cool race, which I don't had expected with this car actually.
All clear on pit exit.
I think that's Benya in front of me. No. Probably not. Oh, it's Benya. It was Benya. Don't know what he did. Got into a spin.
Sector 3 is clear.
Okay, I need to warm up the car first here.
The guy behind has just done a 55.4.
Okay.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Looks like P2's off. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. Your brake temperatures are okay. Your right side tyres are cold.
Dangerous. Okay, let's see if what we can do with ABS now here on the brake.
Track limits.
Okay, it's a lot easier to get it around. That's a certainty, but I'm not sure if I'm faster with it. No, actually not. But I might brake too early
Sector 1
for
is
ABS.
0.7 off the pace. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. The guy behind has just done a 55.3. Looks like P2's gone off. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the
Ooh.
pace.
See what the track temperature is, 1 degree more. A little bit warmer.
That was a 56.1.
Yeah, remember here's a late apex corner. Coming in to... Yeah, that's a bad line to take. Too narrow. Straighten up for this here. And yes, well, a little bit late on the brake. Braking should get inside on the curb and not away from it.
Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
It's not faster.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Too early in the gas. That set me offline here. Right now, ABS, it's not a huge benefit for me.
Yellow flag. Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
I think I'm braking it simply too early now. The braking points I used to use without ABS. So I need to try to brake into the corner a little bit deeper.
The guy behind has just done a 55.0.
Too much on the gas here. Keep the car on the road. Okay, could not hold it. I'm actually not sure if I should keep ABS. I might need to train with it to get faster, but right now... Okay, I just need a little break. I'll be back in a few.
Ten minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
go. Let's check out times. Let's check that out. Focus on the game, and let's see. 6 are on the track right now. Oh, even Irvin Schmidt is not in front of Steven, so Steven was incredibly fast. But I'm still not close to the pace there. But I should try to get a pace that is steady and consistent. And that's something I don't have yet. That's the problem. My pace is not so consistent. It was. We're at 155, around that. Yeah. Not the best. Not sure about ABS though. I will try to keep ABS in and even move the brake bias to the front tires a bit more. As I could feel that even pressing fully down the brakes, it was not locking up, or ABS seems not to be engaged. I don't know. I cannot feel it. That's a problem. You cannot feel if ABS is triggering or not. You cannot hear it. So usually I don't like to use it. If it could not improve my time, I will go back to the ABS off setting and then...
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him. Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Cold tires all around.
That's Steven in front of me. Oh, he's going around here into a drifting matter. You can see that in the smoke of his tires. Let's see if we can stick behind him.
Green flag in sector 3.
There's some issues with the car getting invisible.
P4. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
He certainly brakes a lot later than I was used to without ABS. It could be faster, but I lost it on acceleration. The car got it sideways, so
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
brakes softly into the corner. Effectively trail braking.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh, it could be another car. There's another blue car. So one of it is Steven, but I think Steven is the guy in front of me.
Sector 3 times quick.
Crazy, it was even faster going around that corner like that. Wow. Ah, damn, he lost it.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. We think P5 has gone off. Green flag in Sector 2.
Oh, it was P5, so it was not Steven.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2.
Steven was probably the car that coming out of the pits. Lost it.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. I think P3's binned it.
That was better to go. Better line to
Green
take.
flag, Sector 1.
Yeah, it's even later the apex to take. And good
Just 2
exit
minutes
speed
left,
is
2
important
minutes to go.
to align overtakes
Sector
here.
1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8
So
off the
really
pace.
lack consistency. One time it's like that, one time it's like that. It's not
That
going
was
well.
55.9.
Yeah, it is fast. I think this corner is also one that could be taken faster.
Sector 2's 2/10
Probably the same as the T1. Blue flag. Why am I getting a blue flag here? I'm fast.
P4. The leader has just done a 54.5.
Still P4, so it's not fast enough. Probably get a blue flag because it's Steven, so it's a faster car behind me.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Checkered flags out, P4. That's the end of the session, P4.
Okay, I could improve my time, so then ABS is a keeper. But I certainly need to get used to it. Yeah, Steven is behind me now. That was too late on the brakes. Ooh. But it could have been faster, even half a second. Okay, so we could improve with ABS. Then we stay on it, and let's just quickly check. This is actually working. Yep, it's working good. Okay, now we are at qualifying. Just save this setup as we stick to this with ABS low. And then on the qualifying we will reduce our fuel even more. So 18 laps. Yeah, we have 50 minutes, so around 15 laps. 10. You do 10 liters. Also the brake bias change also helped to get more braking pressure on the tires, the fronts. So 7 people, that's great. Sven joined late, but he's also here. Just missing Martin for the qualifying. Hope he joins. Yeah, I will keep the setup. Just change the fuel, and then I put it back to the fuel level it should be on the race. And let's see what time we can do on practice. Hopefully not so far behind. Track temperature is already back to 70 degrees, so tires should be okay. How they're set up.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. We have 14 minutes to do the business. We need to get some heat into these brakes. We've got cold tyres, so we need to get some heat into them.
Let's see what we can do. Best momentum here for the first lap, but it's okay.
Fastest lap for Schmidt, 55.4. We need to find a tent in sector 2.
Too early turn into the corner. It lost me quite some time.
B5. Your brake temperatures are looking good. The leader's just done a 55.3. Sector 1 is quick. That's a new fastest lap for Schmidt, 54.9. Your right sides are cold.
Almost flying off here.
P6.
I'm pretty bad here. My times are horrible. I can see here exit. Corner exit is bad. And then it gets easy to catch my car during the
You're 2
race.
tenths off the pace in sector 1.
I was wondering how late he brakes here.
Watch your right. Clear in the right. Go, go, go.
Did not reach sure where he wanted to go.
Left side. Still there. Still
Please
there. Hold
don't
your
be
line.
on the inside
Left side
here.
clear.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Tiny bit of aero damage there. You probably won't even feel it.
It cost me 1 lap.
That's your quickest lap. Your lap time was at 56.2. The leader has just done a 54.8. You're 2 tenths off the pace in sector 1.
Too drifty, still 1 second off.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. P3.
Yes. One lucky lap. And we are at P3, that's good. Problem is I can't keep that up during a race.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Green flag, sector 2. The leader's just done a 54.7. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 2.
Whew, come on! Keep the car on the track here. Ooh, what time? Whoa!
P4. The guy behind has just done a 56.0.
Even half a second faster. Still lost the position. My lap times are crap. Not fast at all. I don't know why.
Tire temperatures are good.
Okay, can improve a bit more.
P5, that's your best lap in the session. Your lap time was 55.4.
Exit speed is again pretty bad.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Your right tyres are cold. New fastest lap for Schmidt, 54.7.
Damn it. It wasn't a good run at last lap.
P4. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. You've used half your fuel. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace.
Bad line again. Need to find a turning point in this corner, because I'm not consistently getting it right.
Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
Still, I tend to go too early to the inside here.
55.8.
That's not making me any faster here.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. You're
At
10th
least
off the pace.
get this corner out right. I needed to lift the gas here.
Tyre temps are looking good.
It's not so great here. Still a little bit faster, but did not make the
That's your
difference.
fastest lap. That was a 55.2. The leader has just done a 54.7.
Why was that faster? This drift action. No way. Okay.
You're a tenth
Seems
off the
that
pace in sector 1.
this
5
car
minutes remaining,
loves to
5
go
minutes left.
sideways and is faster with it.
Sector 2 time is good.
I lost all the time I had on the
54.
I had in as improvement
The
here.
leader has just done a 54.4.
I guess I need to lift when I'm upshifting because I feel that it locks up the tires.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
Blue flag, it's a faster car approaching. Yep, I certainly don't have a better time.
Meters remaining.
Oh shit!
Clear on the left.
That was my mistake. I should not go there over the line. Let's see the times. Yeah, they're actually very close together. I think I've wrecked Fiala's using the safety car. I think I've wrecked Martin by mistake. No, that wasn't a mistake, Georgia. Oh, good. Yeah, there's a pit exit line, not on purpose. It's a safety line. Usually cars should not race over it. And I did that just because I wanted to jump out in the pits. But yeah, I don't saw that car just popping up there. Phew. Okay. It's actually cool that everyone took a different color, so it's a good mix of colors here on the track. But I don't know if I can improve that even more. And I think at the time yeah, it's actually my
2 minutes
best
to go.
time
2
I
minutes.
did overall, but I could see that a lot of corners could be done a lot quicker. But nothing I can consistently pull off, just out of luck, not in the race. Yeah, actually the rest is okay. I just go out on the track because on this track you can do a lot of laps because it's just 1 minute long laps. Can do probably 2 more.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
This is the safety line actually.
Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them. Cold tires all around.
Didn't I mention that this track is pretty nice? It's a mod track, it's not official content. Patrick Giatron, I don't know exactly his name, he ported it over or he even created it and improved it. Not sure about that, but it's pretty nice. It has the quality of the stock content, at least. It does not feel that this is a mod track. Okay, let's see how much far we can push this. brake later, deep into the corner, and yeah, not a good line to accelerate out of it.
That's the end of the session. P4.
Still a bit faster. Let's see if I can finish that lap. But P4 is fine with me. Again, go deep. And then accelerate out early here, late apex corner. It's a little bit faster, but not the exit. But we have an improved time on the clock here. Let's see if I can improve a position. Or was it my outlap? Okay, I think it's not counted here. Yep, it was not counted. Oh, Benya took the lead here on qualifying. Looking forward how they will be on the race. Okay, that's a cut. Tiny bit of improvement, tiny bit, but will not count it, I think, because the session is over. Will not be counted anymore. Oh, let's get ready for the race. First a warm-up. Yeah, that line on the last corner before the straight felt good, but I hit a tiny bit on the grass, but still was good. Good feel. Oh, he raced it with the Porsche RSR. Oh, that must be a great combo. I was jealous actually of the Automobilista Pacific championship they did with this car, with the Porsche. Yeah, we two joined the last race. I can remember that. It was very fun, this car, and I guess with this very smooth corners up and down, it's enjoyable with this car. Even when it's enjoyable with this one, I never had thought that. Okay, let's put it on a race fuel. I will put plenty of it in. I think it was like 25. Yeah, that should be it, if I'm correct. Probably a little bit. Let's do 40 laps just to be safe. I don't want to get out of fuel in the end. Martin has chosen it for a reason, the safety car. Long-term strategy. Yeah, he's using the safety car livery. It's funny that you can select 2 safety car liveries here for these cars. Because usually I think on the normal races, when you drive different disciplines, different cars, the safety car is always the Camaro SS. And here you can choose it and drive around with it. So it's funny that he's using it. He's also doing a live stream on Automobilista Unofficial on Twitch. If you want to check it out, follow his stream as well. Okay, let's go for the warm-up. Let's see what we can do with a few cars around us. Yeah, the longer layout, I think it might be tricky from this track, because it's very windy and narrow corners. I just could see it from the layout. It's good that we don't drive that layout with these cars here, because they're not so nimble and agile.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Would be creeping around them, which is not fun. Okay, let's see.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Clear to your left.
Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
The thing is starting with this car.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
I'm not sure if the first gear is the right one,
Sector 3 is now clear.
because it starts to lock up when you shift up to second. Be too careful on shifting up.
Incident sector 3, yellow flag.
Even with this short laps, you can do a few laps here on warm-up. At least
Green
one.
flag in sector 3, heads up, there's a car exit in the pits.
There's the late apex. Ooh. That was a close one. Almost have hit him.
Incident in sector 3, sector 3 is yellow. Looks like P6 has gone off. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
Need to work on my exits. I think hitting the grass a bit might be really a good line to take.
That's the end of the session, P5.
Let's just jump out and quickly check the car colors and try to remembering them. Who's in which color? So Jorge Herrera is on yellow car. Benya is in the gray we saw. Erwin is on the silver, so the brighter one. The Imperial Blue is Steven. I'm in the white. Felix Kemp is also on the blue, so not just mistaken both. Sven Arne Andersen is on the black one, the Master on the red, and Martin has the safety car. So let's see if I can still remember that when I'm racing. Yeah, we will going to start in a few minutes. And I will take a little drink first.
P4, concentrate, be ready.
Yeah, it's good to see that we are 9 people here on the track. Could see that Martin could not, I think, not do a qualifying lap. But it doesn't matter, he's a very safe racer. Just check, everything is in order. Yep, laps are cut. Is the engine on? I think it's, yeah, it's sinking. Steven is scared, yeah, I get you. So long time that you raced with us, so I hope you have a good time racing again and make a good position. So carefully on the beginning, nothing is won on the first lap, and there is a lot of laps, so engine is on. Let's see. Let's wait until the lights come.
Go, nail it.
Right side.
Pretty bad start.
Hold your line.
Felix Kim is
Still
on the
there.
inside.
Hold on. Hold it.
Oh, get a little bump from behind.
Line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear to your right.
So we can see Benya, Erwin and Steven in front of us. And George is behind me. losing the exit speed. Some very close racing here. Benya is getting under pressure by Erwin in front, but he has defended. Whew. Almost flying off track, but the fights here in front lost him some time. Careful
the guy ahead
here.
has just posted a 56.2. The guy behind has just done a 56.1.
Whew, scary. Gladly I didn't have bumped someone. Barry has no. Erwin has a clear line to push up front. Probably we're not seeing again.
The leader's just done a 55.5.
Need to take a distance here. Problem will be for overtakes, as my exit speeds are not the best. Ooh, hit the grass here, same as Benya, but he could keep it better on the track.
55.2. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 times okay.
Massively lost time here.
The gap behind is now 0.7. P4. Your tyre temperatures look good.
Scary, this corner. Good exit.
Leader has just done a 55.0. Keep pushing it, there'll be a chance here.
On the left.
Yeah.
Still there. Your left.
It's certainly quicker go that way.
The right side tyres are cold.
George is dangerously close behind.
The leader has just done a 54.7.
Lead has separated a bit.
10th off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace.
Let's try to keep into the slipstream.
sights, forced a mistake.
At least I'm pressurizing. But I don't want that he spins.
The leader's just done a 54.5.
On your left. Still there. To your left.
I have terrible exit speeds on every corner. And it's difficult to get an overtake done the usual way. This section I'm a bit faster, but I cannot get around.
Your tyre temps are good.
It's good fun. It's really good fun here with this car.
Your last lap time was at 55.1.
Let's see what the tires will do. Oh, the tires are pretty solid. Road tires, they're almost not losing any rubber.
We need to be in front of this guy.
Come on, CrewChief, don't pressure me. This is faster, yeah.
The car in front's lap time is at 54.6.
When can we get a better exit here? Benya is pretty strong here. No opportunity to overtake at all. That was a good line again. Let's see. But too far ahead.
54.4.
Lost on the exit again. Should have stayed behind him. But it was a little bit scary because he brakes a little bit earlier than I am. I can get my time back here at this section. A little bit too fast through it.
The gap to Schmidt in front is now 1.0. That's 20 minutes to go.
Keep the car on the track.
Sector 1, yellow flag. Your lap times are improving. This is good. Sector 1 is green.
Improving because they are pushing me up front to get faster and faster. Okay, we have blue flag. I think that's Master in the red car. Hopefully it will go all well here. Because on the track it's rarely a position to get around the car. And I should not keep connection to Benya in front or I will get slower. Because it helps to push to get faster.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Terrible position for me to go here.
Left. Clear on the left side.
Lucky, but he lost a bit of time here because of Master. Now I'm on the outside.
Car to your right. Still there. Clear on
Should
your
not
right.
overtake him because that was not his mistake. Let's continue this. I might get a little gap I can go through. Damn it. Misshifted here at the first gear. Should not do that. Whew, that lost me quite some time.
The gap to Schmidt ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9.
Damn it. Focus on the exits here and try get closer. Not like that. Terrible line here. I think I'm losing my flow here. I'm not close to Benya, so that makes me trying to push more, and it actually makes me slower. It's nice actually to still see Irvin up front. That's already an achievement for me.
Half distance, fuel looks good. The gap to Schmidt ahead is now 2.5 seconds.
They're so consistent up front.
You've just done a 55.2.
Let's see if I can get this.
Stay on it, this isn't over yet. 15 minutes left.
Oh, that's so evil. When you shift up, the tires lock up. I should go off gas, I think.
Right side tyres are cold. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, stabilize the
Sector 1 is
car.
now green.
What's this for a symbol?
You have a penalty.
I have a penalty, why? Oh. Probably a cut somewhere, I don't know where, because CrewChief didn't say anything. What is this for a penalty? It's a pit stop penalty? Ruins the race for
We need
me.
to come in for this penalty in the next 2 laps.
I'm not sure what it was. probably the cut from the start and finish line. Well, I need to serve it. Where's the entry? There's the entry. It's not the only one. Where I need to serve it.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Can I go through or is... no. Is that my spot here? Is a timer somewhere? Can I go out again? Never had that penalty. I think I'm not at the position. Ah, crap.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
Okay.
You've served your penalty.
Just for driving through. Okay, that was my race here for today. That was it. Ah, that's so annoying. I don't even know where I got that penalty from. Must have been 6 cuts somewhere. Totally lost now. It's a drive-through, okay, yeah. I don't know what it was.
8th place. The gap in front is now 4.6.
Still worth going for is the gap. Oh, it's still possible gap. So, one position made.
Keep your wits about you, mate.
Back to 7, so let's keep up pushing.
Sector 1 is
The other
clear.
ones are too far away, 10 seconds off. And if I get a penalty again, I don't even know why. And to continue driving like I did before, I will get a penalty. So I guess it is this corner here. Oh, now I cannot drive it anymore here. Another penalty. Oh, well done.
You have a penalty. What's your speed?
Drive through, hopefully.
Watch your mirrors. There's a car approaching.
Still have a penalty. Wow.
You still haven't served this penalty.
I was too fast in the pit. So this corner was the cut. At least I know which corner it is, so I cannot
We've got
take
2
the
laps to
line.
come in for this penalty. You've got half your fuel left. Remaining 10 minutes. Look out for the pit speed limit. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P8. Immediately behind P8. Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag.
Still not served my penalty. What the fuck? I was 60 from speed. Oh man. This is over.
The car behind's pitting.
There's not everyone, not a few people have a penalty. I guess. But the car behind, no, that's Master. Is pitting probably for another reason. Much time left? Oh, 10 minutes. Oh man, it's not fun at all. We're doing the cut again. Okay, no, still don't know what penalty it is. Drive through or standing.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Expect traffic when you exit the pits. We expect to exit the pits in position 8.
Okay. No, no, don't change the tires, damn it. Oh. Okay, it's fucked up anyway, so it doesn't matter if they change the tires or not, and refueling takes ages. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know.
Exit's clear. Push.
Still have the penalty. Just see the symbol. It's over for me. I can't directly DNF.
You've got cold tires. We need to get some heat into them.
Probably because I did a pit stop. That's not served then. Because I used the penalty as a pit stop as well. So that's yeah. Okay, I think I will disqualified because next I cannot serve it on the next lap.
Speed limit. We expect you'll be coming out of the pits into clear air. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P8. Your pit exit looks clear.
Still not served. I don't know. I don't know. I still see the icon. Am I disqualified yet? I cannot see it. Ah, damn it. So annoying. Okay, one more try to go to the pits, but extra slow this time. Probably get a drive-through because I continue to cut on the last corner of the track here. Pit speed limit is 60. I go 45.
What's your speed?
Turtle speed.
The pits into clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in P8.
Turtle speed. Is it served now? Now it's served. Okay.
Don't cross the line. Your penalty's completed. Your right sides are cold.
Yeah, but that's it. No more fun going around. Because I don't even have this chance to get any positions anymore. That's like 78 seconds. Oh, that's frustrating. Guess lesson learned. But still don't know how can I avoid that. Just go over track limits. But the others were also going over it, so I'm not sure why I just get this penalty, because probably it was going too narrow.
There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. P8.
So this might be okay, but not close to the grass. I don't know. I don't know. George in front here. So at least can I close to him, but I will not unlap myself to and not pressurize him because he's still P4 and I have no chance to unlap myself at all. So far behind. 3 minutes left.
Last lap was at 55.4.
Let's try to beat my lap times. Super speed drift. Ooh. Ah man, I'm a hazard here. Okay, I think I will... It's Martin.
It'll polish out, mate. Forget about it.
At least not in a position that it's dangerous here. Come on. The engine does not start anymore. Is the car broken? No. Yeah, we have a few cars coming around here. Let us pass them. One more to go. Ah, damn it.
Green flag in sector 1.
So...
To go, 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I cut the last corner too much. Not sure about that. Because when I have Benya in front of me, I think he did it as well, like I did. Don't know what it was exactly, but I got a second penalty when going over the curb, or given over the section again. So I guess it is here how I go over it. This might be okay how I did it now, but too much to the inside, close to the grass. It's cut.
55.7.
But it's annoying that I don't get the info earlier. I mean, I could have seen that and then avoid it, but I didn't get any info, not from CrewChief and not from Automobilista. But it might be just because I don't have the UI enabled, or when it's the message center, it could be the message center I have disabled. I should enable it.
Yellow flag. Green flag, sector 1.
At least I'm in front of Master.
Your lap times are dropping off. Come on, stay focused.
No need to stay focused here.
Car to your left. Clear on the left side.
It's over already. No, 4 laps,
Yellow
3
flag.
laps more.
Watch out.
Martin.
Green flag in sector 2. Blue flag.
George is coming from behind. the opportunity to let him through. Ooh.
P8, that's it, we're done.
Even my lap counter on top is wrong. Crap. Oh man, that was terrible. Oh Martin, oh shit, I couldn't help him over the fuel. Ah, damn it. That I read it the chat so late, I could have helped him. Ah. But still, I think he could not. Yeah, he had got a DNF now. Oh, Benya pushed ahead of Irvin and Steven, wow. So I was behind a car that was very fast. Crazy. Sadly, the penalty destroyed my race. Oh, that's frustrating. It was so much fun, but after this, it was not fun anymore. Let's see. No, don't feel guilty, Gabriel. It's nothing on you, really. I was faster with it, so my lap times were faster, but actually was a cut somehow. So I guess I need to enable the message center. That probably gives me the info, hopefully, next time. So that's something I learned. Enable the message center. Okay. Yeah. There's the message center. Yeah, I didn't have that enabled, and there I could see that I did a cut. And what I need to do with the penalty. Because CrewChief didn't inform me about the cut. Usually it says, okay, that's a cut, be careful, stay on the road, stuff like that, but it didn't say it. Or I didn't were concentrated to hear it because I was so concentrated driving behind Benya. Okay, it was more fun, this car and track, than I expected. Sadly, with the penalty, it was over for me. But still, it's a good combo. Good suggestion from whoever it was, but I guess it was Steven, how Barry has said it. Yeah, that's true. I was competitive. That's something to be happy about, actually. That's true. That's true. I never thought that it could be so close a long time to the guys up front. Nothing I usually be at in the position, but it was an easier track. Not so many corners, short track, close racing, so actually a good condition to be closer to them, because you cannot lose so much time because you don't have so many corners to do, where you always lose a little bit of time. But that's right, yeah, I did not do any mistake up to the point where I was frustrated to the pit stop penalty, and then I was keeping doing mistakes. I was fairly clean, yeah, that's true. But still could not finish it correctly. Yeah, I hope you have still enjoyed it, even with the frustrating end. Yeah, I hope you check out when I'm doing a next stream. Saturday I will also do a break like Barry had done today. And next Wednesday it will be the first race of the new championships coming up. It will be with the RJR, the Metal Moro, on VR, the track. So yeah, register and come up. Good fun will it be. Okay, I am a little bit messed up. So have a good night, everyone, and I was happy to have you around and helping me get around the track and with the tips you gave me, and just to be not alone and just talking to myself. So have a good night and enjoy your rest of the evening, but even if it's late, and yeah, probably talk to you later on the next stream or just chat in the Discord. Bye bye, good night, and the stream will be over.